Alright, I think we're live. Let me make sure. I guess I'll put the link into the server too. Okay. Give me a second here. It's the wrong key. Okay. There we go. What am I gonna do now? Probably have to reset this thing again. Okay. There we are. Okay. Let me turn my fan on. We'll turn my fan up, I meant to say. It's not too much to... It does that. Oh my god. I think that fixed it. So, give me a second. I'm going to get chat set up on my phone real fast. Bit of a slow start, I'm not gonna lie. That's whatever. Okay. I got that set up. I imagine all my audio and stuff is good. Yeah. I should mention that I did tweak the mic settings since the last time I streamed. So they're a lot better now, I think. I'm honestly not too sure. In any case, probably just gonna play Minecraft for like an hour or two and then call it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make this a Excuse me. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make this like a talking stream or not. At least not to the extent of the last one. But I don't know. Whatever happens is whatever happens. But it has been like 3 weeks, nearly a month since I last streamed, so I figured, why not come on? I didn't go on yesterday or the day before, specifically because I was anticipating something happening. But then it turns out, oh wait, it didn't actually happen, so that's why I felt like today, alright, fine. I'm not gonna come on and do Smash or anything regular. Well, aside from Minecraft, that is. But oh, you're live. Yeah, hello Marvel, welcome stream. Yeah. So I'm not sure what tonight's stream is even going to be. Aside from just like a regular playing Minecraft stream. I don't know if we're gonna be talking, discussing channel stuff again, or what. I guess I will say, if you're wondering why I haven't streamed in a while or even posted or anything, despite me going on last stream and telling you that I had to do so before this month ended, all I can really say regarding that is I wonder where you've been. Well, it's not like I've been anywhere, because obviously I've still been active in the Discord server. Well, the private one. I'm not sure if I've been active in the main one. But there hasn't really been activity in the main one as of right now, so I can't really answer that. But I haven't like gone anywhere per se. I've still been active in the private, but yeah, it's been a while since I've like posted on any of my accounts for sure. I'll say it up front right now. The reason why I did not stream the past however many weeks is because Marvel, you'd know, because we were talking all about it in the private server. There was a lot of drama stuff going on behind the scenes and just up front that I wanted absolutely nothing to deal with. Nothing to do with, excuse me. And I knew if I went live that there might be 1 or 2 people wanting to bring that up in the chat, and I just didn't want to deal with that. Mainly because I wasn't sure the amount of people that would be wanting to deal with that, or if I'd have trolls coming in there trying to talk about that shit. I didn't know what I was in for, so I just decided to say, you know what, no, I'm not subjecting myself to this. 4 weeks ago. Would it be 4 weeks now? I guess. But I don't know. Again, I don't remember the last time I really streamed. I didn't look at what the date was before going on tonight. By the way, does my audio sound good? It should, but I just want to make sure. But yeah, I'm not getting into details of the drama and stuff here, but there was a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff, granted, a lot of that stuff I had absolutely nothing to deal with. Nothing to do with. I cannot fucking talk. A lot of that stuff I had nothing to do with, but although there was a certain individual that tried dragging me into the stuff that had nothing to do with me, which that was annoying. But aside from that, it was all stuff that had nothing to do with me. Smash Ultimate stream was 4 weeks ago, and the last stream was 3 weeks ago. Okay. You know what? That adds up. But yeah, like I was saying, I didn't want to go live in the middle of any kind of drama bullshit, whether it was going to be a certain video that certain someone has been teasing and threatening for like over a month now, probably. Because it's been over a month since Nostalgic's videos on Redacted came out. So I didn't want to go live if he was gonna put out a fucking video that also would have been annoying because I imagine there would have been a few people trying to come in here and talk about that shit. Because they always like make up lies and stuff that we always talk about, and when that's not the case. I didn't want to deal with that. Now as for what I actually have been doing, not much of anything really. Aside from keeping an eye on how all of this stuff has been transpiring. Again, thankfully I haven't had to like deal with any of it. Although there was this really fucking creepy and stupid thread, well, a paragraph that the Mario Ramrat Sean Defender guy posted about me. So yeah, that was not fun. But aside from that, I haven't really been doing much. The last thing I did do before like whatever the last stream was I recorded an Egg Wars video, and I was intending to put that out, but then I ran into some hiccups with that, so I don't know if it will be coming out or not. I don't know. We'll see. The thing is, it was a recording that was pretty good, but it was like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say at this point. But yeah. So yeah, I haven't really been doing much as of late. I've just kind of been chilling and watching everything from the sidelines, hoping that I don't get dragged into it. And thankfully, for the most part, I haven't been. But yeah. Again, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be on tonight. Probably not very long. And I'm just gonna say right now, I will not guarantee that I will be back this week. Like, I will not guarantee like a stream this Saturday or this Sunday. I'm not even sure if I can guarantee one for the foreseeable future either. Because I realized after I did the last stream, like it was right after I did the last stream, and a few days after that, when all the drama stuff started to like really spike again. You've been streaming less this year? Yeah, it's not really a deliberate choice, but yeah, I guess you can say I haven't been streaming as much. Well, obviously, cause like I wanted to like enter the year off right, and I just couldn't. Like how the year starts with streams is usually a good indication on how things are gonna be. Even if they aren't perfect, like it's at least gives me something good to start with. Even if it's not just streams but videos. I don't even know how I lost that, but probably because that dude was stacked as fuck. But this is one of those cases where this year just didn't get the right start it needed. Like, I just think about it now. I just wish I could have, as soon as I had the chance, just did that first of the year stream. I would have been out for another week or two because of like getting sick or whatever, but I realistically could have came back from that and still streamed. Like I would probably still been coughing or whatever, but it wouldn't have been nearly it wouldn't have been like I'd have to get up every 5 minutes to like go try to throw up. It wouldn't have been like that. So I mean, like the first of the year, if the if not streams, it at least has to like start off with good videos. And this year, just in general, took way longer to start. And it generally didn't start off the right foot. But no, I realized after I did the last stream, and while all that, it doesn't really involve me, so I guess I can mention it. The Zeke drama. I guess is how do you put it? Like, while that was going on, I realized during that, I don't know how to put this, but I realized during that regardless of what I said I was gonna do or what I wanted to do and how I wanted things to go, it's just clear that this is one of those years where it's just one of those fucking hectic years. Like every day there's something new. And granted, every year has its hectic days and its not so hectic days. But I think the thing I just realized, I'm trying to think of how to put this. Because I'm not articulating myself that well right now. I guess what I want to get across here is given that I have been away from like the video grind or whatever for so long, and every time I try to come back to it, there's always something that pulls me out. I'm starting to like recognize and notice that, and this is gonna sound bad, but I don't mean this in a bad way. I mean this in a way to where it's just like I'm recognizing the way it is. Regardless of how I feel about that or not, it doesn't really matter. So I don't mean this in a bad way whatsoever, but I'm starting to recognize that regardless of how I feel and the effort I've tried making to stop this from being the case, I think it's already over. And obviously I can elaborate on that more. Can I place this back? No, fuck. Fuck, I can't get back up there. Rip. Oh well. Yeah, what's up? Nothing much, Daniel. Just chilling, playing some more Minecraft. But no, I don't mean this in a negative way or anything. When I say that I think it's already over, I mean that in the sense that whatever I was afraid of like months ago, like what would happen if I didn't stream or record or do anything for a long period of time, I think I'm at the point now where I realize that I think that's already come to pass. And now it doesn't. What you've been up to lately? Oh my god, I cannot scroll. I mean, I said this earlier, I haven't really done much. I've just been watching all the stupid drama from the sidelines. And that's about it. Like, I haven't really been doing much. I was going to, but then all that came out of nowhere and made me just have a realization. Again, not anything I mean to be like negative or bad, but I think it kind of just is the case that whatever I was afraid of months ago or last year has already come to pass. And was it as severe as I was fearing? No. I wouldn't say it was. I feel like we'd know if it was a severe outcome. Because I probably would not be live right now. I'd probably be on my private account posting God knows what. Although most of you can't even see what's on there anyway. The select amount of people that do follow that can. But yeah, but point is, like, I can't really say the outcome that I was fearing is actually as severe, again, as I was fearing it would be. But I still think that regardless of how it turned out, I don't think we're any longer in the stage of like trying to salvage whatever's left. I think it's at the point where whatever was left is gone now. I don't know how long, but it is. So it's not really a process of trying to salvage whatever's left. It's whatever's left is going to be there regardless of whether I'm going through all these episodes or not. I thought I was going to die there, not going to lie. But I didn't, so let's go. Again, I don't know if I'm articulating myself well right now or not, but I guess I'll put it like this. One of my biggest fears before this year even started, well, one of my biggest fears that I've had for like a while is that I couldn't take a lot of time off from making videos or whatever, whether it was positive or negative, because one, if I did that, I would fuck up the schedule and it would take forever for me to get back into the groove of what I previously had going on. And for another, I wasn't sure if after I left for a while, if anyone would be there still when I came back. Like, I wasn't sure if I had that safety net to fall back on. Like, that was one of my biggest fears before this year even started. And I think it makes sense, because, like, I don't know where I was going with that. But I do think it adds up, and I do think it makes sense why I felt that way. But for a while, I thought I was in the process of like trying to like, or like feeling like I had to build back up what used to be. I was sick all morning. Thank God I'm better. That doesn't sound great. Welcome to stream, by the way, Undead Nerd. Oh man. But yeah. Yeah, that was always my fear. Is if I took too much time away that there wouldn't be anyone here when I came back. and then I just completely fucked my schedule. Well, now that completely went out the window. I can't tell if that guy's hacking or not. Someone over there was, but I don't know if they were killed or if that's who I'm running away from right now. But regardless. Crease's birthday. Yeah, I saw that in the server. So a happy birthday to him. But yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say is I just don't feel that compelled as of this moment. Like I realized while that Zeke drama or whatever was going on, like after I took a few days away, I realized just the outcome that was obviously happening in real time, and it was the outcome I wanted to avoid. Really wasn't as bad as I feared it would be. And so once that finally settled in, I just started thinking, alright. Again, I'm not on good terms with Zeke, but I knew that video was BS. I don't want to really talk about that too much, but all I will say is Zeke should have never had that account public to begin with. And regarding both Zeke and Dub, both of them should never have had those accounts, period. But regardless, I fucking hate Darkrai's videos. I cannot stand watching them. There is just something about the way he commentates, the way his voice sounds. It is so forced and is so over the top that it is like hard to listen to for me. But yeah, I don't want to get into that too much. But my main point is really just that stuff happened directly after I vowed on stream that I was gonna try to fix the channel and revive it. That stuff happened directly after I said I was gonna do all of that. So when all of that took place, and a lot of my time was focused on like trying not to get thrown into that, but watching it from the sidelines. I mean, I didn't want to go on stream and have a bunch of people talk about that the entire time, so I wanted to play my cards right. So when after it was enough time passed and I realized the outcome wasn't as severe as I feared it would be, just my action to like to just fight just started depleting. It just became one of those things where Darkrai's videos are god awful. I will agree, I cannot fucking stand them. They're so over the top and try hard and garbage. And the Zeke one, I don't think there's any defending his account or whatever, and I think he knows that too. I will say absolutely everything else in that video was garbage. Again, it's quite literally the same thing as his dub video where, like, yeah, the account was bad and neither of them should have ever had them, but everything else in those videos are fucking bullshit garbage that no one should care about or pay attention to. They're not backed up by anything. I watched the video. I swear Darkrai looks like a drug addict looking for attention. Darkrai is someone who peaked with his dub video and can now only make SML videos, otherwise his channel will like fade into obscurity. So like, yeah. Everyone, so it was inevitable. Defend it? Of course not. Yeah. How old is Darkrai again? I have no idea. The way I feel is just simply like, I would not do any of that stuff. I would not have an account that is like that ever. Regardless on if it was public or not, I would never create an account like that. And I definitely would never make it public knowledge. Evolved with Jeffy is God. Darkrai? No, I don't think so. Darkrai's whole thing is he made the dub parody accounts that were posting like pro map stuff, making people think Dub was actually doing that. That's his whole thing. And then he made a video on Dub instead of like admitting that he should have put parody in the bio of those accounts, like everyone was begging him to do in the first place. And now he's just come out of nowhere because of all the pedophile stuff happening as of late, and decided to throw Zeke into it because Nostalgic posted a comment basically shitting on Darkrai for not ever mentioning Zeke. And that's where his video spawned from. But again, like, I don't really care. I don't really know Zeke that well. I never really interacted with him much. Maybe in a few VCs in dub streams. But not really anywhere outside of that. But regardless, you shouldn't have been using that account. Definitely, absolutely should have never had it public. But like, I don't really care. And everything else in that Darkrai video was fucking shit that no one cares about. Unfortunately, I sat through all of it. If I knew that I should have just skipped to the last 5 minutes, I would have. Because that video's fucking atrocious. Pronoun freak and a guy against race jokes. It's best for me to move on from him. Again, I don't really know enough or care about what he does or doesn't do. That doesn't involve me. Now, there was this one guy in the comment section of that video trying to involve me and try to make a claim that, like, what, I was a creep because, like, I was in the VC with Corson when Sean exposed himself, even though Corson requested I be in that VC with him. And it's not like I did anything in that VC. I was just there. I wasn't even looking at what was going on, really. I was looking away when Sean did that shit. Thank God. Darkrai showed the clip of saying would finally know why I made that joke. Showed us Yeah, showed his thing. Yeah. Yeah. The guy who's put a creepy ass fucking paragraph on me. Let me see if I can pull up a screenshot. There's a guy. Well, I'll just tell you who it is, so you already know to disqualify everything he ever says. With a bigger, I don't know. I've never seen. Well, unfortunately, I have seen it because I was sent the stupid clip of him getting naked on stream. But in that VC, I was not. I was looking away when that was going on because I was talking with someone at that exact time, and I was muted in the call, looking away from the camera, looking away from the monitor. No, I'll just say immediately, just so you can discredit anything he ever says. Give me a sec. Sorry, I just need a second. I need to open my door too. He died on us. No way. Making sure I didn't see something. That's about it. Oh my god, I didn't want me to do that. Need to open my door, it's getting hot in here. Let me not bump into my fucking fan again. Okay. Yeah, I thought I saw something. I wanted to make sure if I did or not. But in any case, I'm probably dead in the game, aren't I? Or not yet, what the fuck? I actually lived the deathmatch, so let's go. Alright. I wish I was full screen. There we go. You got the kill anyway. Okay. But yeah, I don't really want to make this stream talking. Hello, Santi, welcome stream. I don't really want to make this stream talking about all the Zeke and Darkrai stuff. But I did feel, but I do need to bring it up because that's largely one of the reasons why I didn't want to stream for a bit. That and Redacted threatened to make his video. I didn't want to stream and then have him drop that in the middle of my stream. So then a bunch of people come in and talk about that shit. So I didn't want to deal with that. Again, I'll say it now. I said it earlier, but I'll say it again. I'm not going to guarantee that I will be back streaming this week. I won't even guarantee I'll be back the week after or even within the foreseeable future. I don't want to... I'm currently in the state now where I do want to come back. I do want to start posting again. I do want to be active. But I want to be do that on like how I want to put it. I want to. I don't want to rush it. Right around the corner, yeah, I know. I don't want to rush it. Like, when I come back, I want to be back on my own terms when I feel it's right, when I'm ready for it. Because if I rush it, then it's just going to be another disaster again. Stream this weekend. Be able to. It's kind of been a while since I've haven't been able to. There hasn't been that many instances this year where I absolutely haven't been able to. You know. But I don't want to force it either. Again, that's my answer. I will just say that I won't promise you I'll be back this week, streaming this week. I won't promise you I'll be back streaming next week. I won't make any kind of promises. All I will just say is I will be back to streaming as well as posting whenever I'm ready for it. Because right now, I don't think I'm ready. And I don't want to jump back into it not knowing how I'm going to handle it. Because the second I do that, I'm fucked. And I'm in a place now to where whatever, again, it's just like whatever I was afraid of happening when the year first started, and when I was like, oh no, shit, whenever I get sick, just like, oh no, I need to get back to streaming as soon as possible, otherwise things are gonna be fucked. I don't want to know what the outcome for this channel is gonna be if I don't get back to like posting and whatever immediately. I realized while that Zeke stuff was going on, directly after I told said on stream that this month was going to be the month where I get things back on track and step my game up, I realized that the situation wasn't as severe as it seemed, as I feared it would be. Like, make no mistake, it's probably been over a month since I posted the last video. Oh my god. That's just a fucking hacker. Really nothing I could do there. But yeah. It's just when the year started, the one thing I was worried about is if I didn't come back soon enough to making videos that by the time I got ready, there really wouldn't have been a point. But now I'm starting to realize that that point has already come to pass. And whoever's still here now is who's gonna be here regardless of whether I take a long period of time off or not. So whatever I was worried about, I've already gone through it. And it wasn't as nearly as dire or as severe as I was fearing it would be. I wouldn't have even thought for a second that I should, like, take a while off or even miss all these project deadlines or stuff if he came to me with this, like, last year or the year before last. I wouldn't have ever considered it. But with this year so far, I haven't been consistent with streaming. In fact, I came into streaming like 3-4 months late. I haven't had a plush video released yet. We're like, what, 6, nearly 7 months in, and there's still no plush video. Wait, it might be 8 months. Close to 8 months now. Yeah. And there's still no plush video, making it the longest gap in between plush videos I think ever. All my other platforms and whatever are barren wastelands right now. Jumpmon had a video at the start of the year, but hasn't had anything since. Just Watch His Videos has probably gone a month without an upload, I can assume. Always worked when he was sick. Seeing you should do the same thing, just giving you something to think about. No, I used to work when I was sick too. The only exceptions was a tooth pain. If the tooth pain is too severe, then was too severe, excuse me, then I couldn't just do that. But really, I won't say this for the entire duration, but I think a lot of last year, and especially the start of this year, a lot of my decisions were like operated based off of fear. Some cases irrational, in other cases maybe more rational. I mean, when I did take a break from whatever I was doing in 2020, that's when the bad period started. When I was posting all the stuff on Instagram or whatever, that's when all that began. So I have a reason for not liking breaks very much. But largely speaking, a lot of decisions I made mainly just operated based off of the fact that I want to salvage whatever I can to hopefully try to build back up. But I'm realizing now, after all this drama stuff has come to pass and whatever, and it's been a while since I last had a consistent schedule for both videos and streams that did not fluctuate in any kind of way. That time's already come to pass. Like, whatever I was afraid of already happened. The outcome just wasn't as severe. Because even though I'm not posting, it's not like I'm completely isolating myself, just like, I guess kind of doing what Puddle does, is just stay on Twitter all day every day. And post once in a blue moon. It's not like I'm doing that. I'm still active in my servers and whatnot. You still have ways to contact me. It's not like I'm completely MIA. So like realizing that and realizing that, well, yeah, I'm probably still gonna have to build back up, but it's not really building back up. It's more so building new than it is building back up. Because whatever I had before, whatever I was afraid of losing, I already lost. Everything else I didn't lose is something I wasn't going to lose anyway. And once I finally realized that, I realized, okay, despite what I just said on stream recently, I don't have to jump back in. I don't have to start back up now. I could just take however much time I need off and then come back when I'm ready. And I don't have to come back under a mindset that I have to build back what I once had. What I once had is already gone. I already fucked what I once had. It's so it's more so a case of like, now in some senses I could probably build back up what I once had in sense of like the schedule I had. But in terms of the channel as a whole and its audience, that's long gone. There is no really getting it back, at least in the way that I once had it. I already kind of fucked that. Probably last year. Yeah, it was already kind of fucked last year. And whatever attempt I could have made at reviving it this year was fucked the second I didn't start the year off good. And then went MIA from streaming for like 4 months. But yeah. You're not killing me with a fucking gold hoe. Get out of here with that. This area is so dark. Go now. See ya. Alright, see you later, Marble. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, I just realized that all of my attempts at trying to fix or salvage whatever was left of this channel, I'm just now realizing that basically all of that was in vain. Like, and I don't think it would have mattered what I did, because it's clear that I had no fucking idea what I was doing. I didn't even know how to approach things. I just had a vision of how things should have been. And anything that didn't meet that vision was like instantly demotivating. And I didn't have a certainty on whether I was going to be able to fix it or not either. Like, I didn't know after making all these decisions that everyone who was there to come back for the first stream was going to be back for the second, third, fourth, or fifth, or anything else. I had no way of knowing that. It was uncertain. And that, and just looking at all the events that transpired, even going back to last year with the 10-year anniversary taking, basically mentally destroying me for like over a month straight, making me do a lot of irrational shit, which I was fine going through because it meant the anniversary itself was worth all the pain and misery. Then jumping from that to having my PC get fucked by lightning or whatever, and being stuck on a backup that was even older than my first PC. Then not being able to start this year off on the right foot, which I was supposed to start with the course in SG video, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Like, I think it was basically all ruined when I realized that I couldn't put together a good montage video. Like, after that set in, and then I put out the fucking piece of mediocrity I did to celebrate the year, I realized that I was not going to be in a good... I realized that the start of 2024 was going to be... It was not going to be as smooth as I would have liked. Yeah, and I didn't jump back to streaming as soon as I had the chance either. Maybe it could have been a bit more smooth sailing if I did. But again, I didn't. So... So really, I don't know. So going from that to getting sick for what felt like 3 months, the bad stuff only lasted for like a week or two. And then the rest of the period, it was just, I just had this lingering cough that just felt like it would not go away for literally like 3 months, as I said, and I didn't want to stream during that. And that, the further away I got from doing the first stream of the year, I didn't want to do it. Because I knew by the time I got around to it, most people wouldn't have cared because it would have been like so long after. So by the time I finally did jump back to it, I got exactly what I expected. I did it, and not a lot of people cared. Like, it was not the big hype first step of the year stream I needed. And after I realized that, I was just like, oh, so it's gonna be like this now. And again, I knew it was going to be that because it took so long. Like at that point, it wasn't even worth it. At that point, I should have just like said fuck it to doing like a formal first stream of the this dude's fucking cancer. I should have just said fuck it to doing a formal first stream of the year and just came back doing like Mario RPG or some shit. Or just doing a regular stream. Just being like, fuck it. And however it performed was however it performed. But I aimed too high for circumstances I knew weren't going to be possible. That I got exactly what I expected and was still disappointed. And again, it took me months until it finally set in and I finally realized, okay, nothing I'm doing is working. There's nothing I can do to like salvage or fix any of this. Sure, some of the stuff I did put things on the right track. Like I definitely do think it was a good idea for me to enlist all the videos and whatnot because of the view botting bullshit that I had to deal with at the start of the year when I posted survival games. And I definitely think it was a good idea to reopen the Discord server. And if nothing else, it sets me on the right track for whenever I do finally get back to posting and whatever consistently again. It does at least put me on the right track. But again, it's clear that I don't think there was any outcome to where I was going to be able to save or salvage whatever's there because again, that ship has already sailed. Probably since I got sick and didn't want to stream for 3 months. Probably even before then. Maybe it was... No, it was definitely before then. It was after my PC got fucked. Like after 10-year anniversary ended and then my PC got fucked. That was basically the nail in the coffin. And then I didn't want to stream for God knows how long, and then I only started doing it because I wanted to do Mario Wonder. But other than that, that was basically where it ended. But again, once that finally sunk in, and I realized I didn't even want to come back anytime soon anyway because of the stupid drama bullshit. That was when I finally could sit back and be like, okay, I don't have to rush. I can take as much time as I need to figure shit out. And then return when I'm ready. And as of right now, that's kind of the mindset I'm in. Because I know It is not easy to maintain the type of schedule I had before regarding doing the videos and streams and videos on other channels and streams on other channels. It is not easy to maintain that. So I know that I'm going to have to put a lot more thought and care and planning into how I'm going to bring that back. And how I'm going to do it without it feeling forced. Like it feeling like something I have to do for whatever arbitrary reason I have or had. And that's kind of how I'm approaching things now. Oh my god. I was quite literally at a disadvantage there. But no, dude, it's a very unique scenario. One that I'm not quite used to. And it's one that I hope I don't have to deal with again. But I don't even know how to put it. Oh my god, these fucking hackers. I might switch servers if I run into another hacker game. I'm not gonna lie. I might switch to QCraft, but I'm not sure. But no. To a certain degree, I just had to recognize that, okay, regardless of what this channel once was or what the community I had once was, it's not that anymore. And I had to recognize that it has not been that for a lot longer than I was willing to admit. Like I had to recognize that this wasn't going to be a thing where, oh, if I just keep uploading and posting and fucking God knows what, things will just instantly go back to normal. Like I just need to keep doing it over and over and over, and then over time things will be back to the way they were. But I'm starting to recognize that no, that's not the case. I could post or I could not post. It doesn't make a difference. It would have made a difference like 2 years ago, but it doesn't make a difference now. And I just had to recognize that I'm not playing the same game that I was before. And jumping back into it, I can't approach it from that angle. If I approach it from like the building back up everything I once had angle like I've been doing, I'm always going to get disappointed. Because there is nothing to build back up. Again, I don't mean that in a negative sense. I just mean that in a objective. There is nothing to build back up. So much has happened within the last 3 years that whatever audience I once had, who once believed in me and was waiting for all of these projects, like waiting for Secrets of Reality and whatever, that all has come to pass. Doesn't mean some of them might not be there whenever I am ready to come back. But it does mean that no one's anticipating, no one's waiting, no one's asking. It doesn't exist anymore. When I do come back, I'm not going to get like this warm welcome or whatever, like I may have gotten in like 2018 or 19 or 20 or 2021. That's not there anymore. That community doesn't exist any longer. It's long moved on. Now, for how long, I don't know. I know it started to fade at the end of 2020. It started slowly fading in end of 2022. I cannot talk and play this fucking game at the same time, but oh well. But I don't know when it finally everything was set in motion to where it would get to where it is now. But I just know that I'm no longer playing the same game I was, or at least that I thought I was months ago. Or last year. And whatever strategies I had aren't going to work. And because of that, whatever decisions I make, or whenever I do decide to come back, will fully be on my terms. I will not be doing things because, like, I feel I have to. Like the anniversary of Chester's passing went by. I believe it was last week. And I didn't get a video out for that. And it's not like I didn't think or have anything in the works. It's just the idea I had in mind would have taken me too long. I would have had to focus solely on that, and I wouldn't have been able to keep any kind of schedule going while doing that. So I just decided. And then ultimately the drama made me not stream regardless, even though I was considering streaming that day. Well, that and I was a bit too exhausted. Oh my god. I am a little upset that I wasn't able to do anything. It's not the first time I missed the milestone. Well, this is the first time I missed the milestone. The anniversary, excuse me, not milestone. What the fuck? The anniversary completely. This is the first time. I didn't even post anything about it. Because my sleep schedule was so bad that I liked post regarding it, but I didn't post anything myself. Making it the first year I haven't done so, but though I will keep better track of that next year for sure. But that's just to demonstrate that normally I'd be like trying to do whatever I can. Even if I couldn't do a video, I'd at least do like a live stream or something. But this time around, I just decided to like not force it. I was just like, alright. Oh, you piece of shit. This time around, I just decided to not force it. I was like, alright. I missed this time around. Wasn't able to get the video done. I couldn't even get started on it, really. But that's okay. There's always next year. And now that's largely going to be how I'm approaching everything else. To where ultimately whatever I decide to do is going to be whatever I choose. And that's going to be that. Again, I won't tell you that I'll be back this week or I'll be back next week. Because I don't know that. And I don't want to promise that. I'll be back when I'm ready. And right now, I don't think I am. And I don't need to force it. I'm not playing the same game I was. I don't need to get into the mindset or the process of trying to build back what I once had because there is no getting it back. There is no circumstance where that can happen. Maybe a circumstance where I can get something similar, but it won't be the same. And whoever's still here will be here when I'm back. So I don't have to worry about that. So I can realistically just go at my own pace. And figure out how I'm going to approach things. Let's go. Okay. But yeah, as of right now, I don't know what to do or what my first step is going to be. I don't know what the first video I'm gonna post is gonna be either. I do know that the Sonic Battle Let's Play is pretty good. I don't know if it's first video worthy. So might still and the Egg Wars recordings, the two of them I did do were good. Well, especially that second one. But I just didn't have the right mindset while recording them. So going to edit them is a way more difficult process. Because typically with those types of recordings, I'm in the mindset to where I know the type of video I'm making. But with the most recent Egg Wars video, well, the one I recorded that hasn't come out, I don't know if it will come out or not. My mindset with that one was it just came out feeling like one of the earlier 2018, 2019 style recordings. And as a result of that, that style clashes, that vibe clashes with the editing style. So when I did try editing that recording down, it just didn't feel right. It didn't really have any of the hallmarks of what a video in that style would be like. What a recording in that style would be like. It had moments, but again, it was like a 20-minute recording or whatever. Wrong fucking game mode. You know what? I'm going QCraft now. No, I want to go QCraft. Again, it's a good recording, but it clashes with the style of editing I want to do. So I don't think I could put it out. So again, I might have to re-record that. Okay, what the fuck? I can't pick my kit, really? Are you kidding? That's fucking bullshit. Wonder what's causing that. I have no idea. At least I don't have to pick anything. But yeah. Hopefully there's no hackers on here. Just a bunch of tryhards. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin on starting back up on uploads or streams. And I'm not really going to run you all through that process either. Because again, I'm not certain. And I don't want to give a false impression that I actually am when I'm not. So that's just something I'm going to have to like figure out myself. And I hope by the time I do, it's not too close to the end of this year, because I would at least like to give you guys something. Even if it's not what I promised in the update video or whatever, I'd at least like to end it off with something. But I don't know. The writing was on the wall the end of last year. And, yeah. Wish I had better gear. No, you don't. Okay. No. Oh, I'm gonna die to the fucking pig. This is crazy. Shot him. Well, that didn't do much. That was something. Okay. Well, I'm definitely not winning this because I'm at a disadvantage. And I can't exactly heal up. Yep. Finish. Or not. Yep. RIP. My left click is not working for some reason. That is so strange. It worked in Lifeboat. No idea why it's not working here. For any of them, really. Maybe I'll try logging back in, see if that works. I don't know. Okay. long have we been going for? An hour and 30. Not bad. Probably won't go that much longer. Because I don't really see how I can extend this out. You know. Hmm. But yeah, I mean, I figured that since I'm probably not going to be like back to streaming, at least on a consistent basis for like a while, that I might as well just like come on here and at least tell you why without going on a tangent about the stupid drama shit. At least be clear why I'm not going to, but also not come on here and be like, oh, I'll be back next week, even though I more than likely won't. Let's go. Again, doesn't mean it's impossible, but I don't know if my mind will be changed by then. And I don't want to get anyone's hopes up that it will. Oh, fuck. Did I grab the enchanted sword? I don't think so. Well, this is a wash. Unless the cow kills me. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna leave and then come back. Hopefully that fixes the stupid bug. Okay, looks like that did work. Never mind, it didn't. That's annoying. But whatever. Hmm. Yeah, that's annoying. But whatever. The videos are on pause as well. I mean, I think that was obvious. That videos were on pause. Man, it was kind of like clear After all that drama shit went down, I realized, fuck, I'm probably not gonna be able to do anything for the next month or so. And through that, I realized that, alright, you know what, I don't even need to. Like, I can actually take time to figure this stuff out. Instead of forcing myself back in. Just wanted to clarify. Yeah. Fuck. You know what? I hate myself, so I'm gonna play Blitz SG. If QCraft's going to have that stupid bug, I will torture myself and play Blitz SG instead. As a whole, I mean, I guess you can put it like that. I'm not fully on break. Cause, like, I haven't gone anywhere and I won't be going anywhere. I won't be MIA or anything. But no, I'm uploading and streaming. Well, yeah, in that sense, I guess. No, I'm not sure for how long. It will ultimately just depend. Like, I just know that I do not want to come back to doing it unless I'm like fully ready for it. Like, I want to come back into it with a fresh and frankly better mindset than I have right now. I can't tell if the Bellline client loaded up or not. It might have crashed. But yeah. I've already jumped to the opportunity so many times, and just none of them went as I would have liked them to. And this most recent one, immediately after, shit hits the fan, so it's just like, why do I even need to bother? It's like, I already know that it's just gonna end in a disaster again. And I don't have anything to lose at this point from not doing it. Oh, am I not signed in? Doesn't need to do that. Fuck. Let me sign in. I could have sworn that I already logged in before. Like the day of or the day after I got this PC, but maybe not. But regardless. That's probably going to take a while. Ugh. I think it crashed. Let me reload it. I have no idea why I'm having so many issues with it today. It's kind of annoying. Maybe because I didn't close it fully. Let me try it again. And Moran, okay. Now at launch. Took a lot longer. And of course there's an update. This client never not updates. Alright. Okay. Last time I loaded this up, the audio did not work for some reason. like the animation on the what is it? The keys. Keys on screen. That's cool. At least I got the gap. And the sword. Looks like the block, whatever it's called, isn't working, but everything else is. I fucking killed myself. God dang it. Oh my god. I'm not sure how long I can really tolerate this, but at least it won't have any glitches. But yeah, this is probably going to be the last stream for a bit. Until I decide to, like, fully come back. And again, I don't know when that's going to be. Preferably, I want to wait until all this stupid drama shit dies out. Though I guess if it's still around by the time I do decide to come back, I'll handle it in whatever way I decide to. It's not like I wasn't dealing with that kind of crap when I was on top of my game. Typically, things would be great on the channel and on stream, and then outside of it would be hell, so I can't really rely on that staying or going, you know. Nor am I going to try to. Oh my god, get a fucking life. Come on. Almost got him. Of course I'm gonna get janitored. Not this time. Oh no, I'm fucked. Oh, rip. But yeah, like I was saying, it's not like the drama stuff wasn't already there when when my upload schedule was at its best. Give me a sec. Sorry, I can't even keep my train of thought. Ugh. Sorry, my stomach's not exactly feeling the best right now. Ugh. I'm exhausted. I'm not even gonna go into what I just had to deal with. Okay. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna go for that much longer. I said basically everything I wanted to say. Not sure if I articulated everything thoroughly enough, but I think I got the point across. That I'm not going to be under the mindset of, oh, I need to build everything back up because those days have long come to pass. There are so many opportunities I had to do that, and I just fucked all of them. So it's not even that. But a chance of like reestablishing the schedule. If I want a chance at being able to do that, I need to take the necessary time I need. And I need to approach it from an angle that is the most efficient. And I can't just pretend like, oh, well, I just can't be like, okay, if I force this for long enough, eventually I will build back up to where I once was. That's just not likely to happen at all. I don't think that's a real possibility anymore. Maybe it was like last year. I need to keep my door open because it's fucking hot as shit in here. Maybe that was a real possibility. Back in like back last year. What am I saying? I just realized I didn't put my fucking jacket back up. I accidentally knocked it down. Let me put that back up. There we go. Oh shit. As soon as I come back, I'm dead. Yep, there's no getting out of this. Rip. But yeah. If today's stream demonstrated anything, it's that there's no reason I need to rush myself to come back. The time for forcing myself and building back to where I once was has long since sailed. And I don't think I'm getting that chance again, so I just need to change my entire approach. And if I'm gonna come back, which I will, but if I'm gonna come back, it's gotta be on my own terms. And I've gotta do it in the way I wanted to. And recognize that I can't build back what I had before. But I can try to build something new. With what I still have. And I think that's the approach I'm going to strive towards. Is I'm gonna still do what you all expect me to do, the usual and whatnot. But it's all gonna be on my terms. It's gonna be exactly the way I want it to be. And that's kind of that, really. Man. I'm so exhausted, dude. So exhausted, and I just can't believe that all this crazy shit even happened and keeps happening. It hasn't stopped. And I don't know if it will anytime soon. And I know I can't really control whether it does or not. But what I can do is try to get myself in a place to where I can handle it. And again, there might be a possibility once I come back that the drama escalates again. And if it does, I will handle it in whatever way I see fit. I'm not going to let that stand in the way. I never did previously. I'm not going to let it do it again. Only reason I've done it recently is because I know I'm just in a place where I'm not going to be able to stomach it, so... But now it's not really like that for me anymore. Okay. What the hell? No idea what I just got stuck on, but okay. There might be soul sand underneath of that. I don't know. But yeah. I don't know. When I get to starting some of these projects like the Sonic Battle Let's Play or continuing the Rudy Manny story arc or whatever else, I don't want to start it and then not continue it for another however many months. So whenever I start all that stuff, it's got to be at the time when I know I have the ability to like keep it going until they're completed. And now is not that time. I hate gnats. Fucking gnat jump scare. Jeez, fuck. Was that a fly? I don't know. Alright. Oh boy. No, I'm not. Are you kidding? I can't even get out of this. I hate this game. Not actually, but it just pissed me off. Man. I guess like all I can really say is that I wish things turned out differently. I wish this wasn't the outcome. And I did a better job at handling all this stuff when it came up. Then maybe I wouldn't have to be in this scenario. But this is the unfortunate reality. That was kind of my own creation, so I just have to accept it for what it is. And I don't think there's really changing the course of it. It's just accepting the outcome and then trying to build away from it. Like I don't think I can come back from it. I don't think I could just sit here and just be like, alright, things are bad now, but I'll go back to fucking posting super consistently and streaming every weekend, and bam, things will be back to normal in no time. I don't think that's a reality. Not anymore. What I'm gonna have to do is take as much time as I need to really figure out what I want to do going forward. Now, of course, you hear that and you're just like, oh, well, if you're saying this now, then why can't you just, like, stop posting consistently going forward? And the thing with that is, all of the other reasons I gave for wanting to still post consistently are still valid. It's like, I still like making that other type of content that isn't plush videos or streams. And I can't realistically do that under like a very inconsistent schedule. And also, this channel still grows primarily from being consistent. I still don't have old videos to fall to like coast off of. That isn't a thing. For this channel. So all those points I gave before of not wanting to like abandon a schedule entirely still hold true. Are you fucking kidding me? That was so close. But all those points still hold true. So what I need to do ultimately is just take as much time as I need to regroup, because I've needed that time for a while. I've never like had the time to like regroup. I've had the time, yeah, I've had breaks in time where I wasn't doing anything, but I wasn't really regrouping within that time. Like nothing was coming out of that. And even then, in that entire time period, I would still get really disappointed and all this other kind of shit at the outcome of things and wish I could do something differently, and just not very good overall. But right now I'm in a place where I could take as much time as I need to regroup and sort of figure out what I'm gonna do. I've basically like fucking botched all of the deadlines I've had this year so far. Well, I botched one and then I didn't botch the other. I met the April Fool's deadline. I botched the Linkin Park project, and only time will tell with the update. Well, not the update, excuse me. Only time will tell with the best of. If there's not enough content for best of this year, just on its own, then if possible, I might take what I have from last year and this year and combine them. But I don't need to talk about that. That's months down the line anyway. It's just I need time to like figure out and regroup without the stress of, oh, if I don't come back, it'll be over. I have to approach it from the mindset of like, it already is over. Now it's my choice on whether I want to build new or just let it stay over. It is over. The height this channel experience is done. It's been done. The audience this channel once had is gone. Anyone who's still remaining now is going to be there regardless of what I do or don't do. Bro messed up the lyrics in the chat. But yeah. So it's like, it's my choice on whether I could start anew and build something fresh in whatever way I decide to approach it, or just let it be over. Just accept that this channel had its run. And well, never stop posting, obviously. Just let the legacy it already had, just let it end. I don't necessarily want to do that, but I know I can't build back up. So it's gonna be I'm gonna have to build anew. And just be grateful for whoever decides to, like, whoever was there of the previous eras, the previous audience, decides to stick around. When I build anew, though, I'm probably gonna stop caring about the tedious shit. Like, I'm not gonna care about how many likes or dislikes a video gets, or stream for that matter. I'm not gonna, like, encourage people to go out of their way to, like, do any of that stuff like I did before, because again, it just comes out of desperation. I'm not really gonna care about the views, really. And if my sub count drastically declines, then I'm just gonna have to accept that. I don't think that's happening. That's just a hypothetical scenario, to be clear. Like, it's at the point now to where I can control the outcome on whether I want to do this or not. There's no fear of losing anything anymore because I already lost it all. And whatever I didn't lose is what I was never going to lose in the first place. Everything else I've already lost because I took it for granted and just couldn't fucking... I just couldn't stop fucking up and making dumb decisions I should never made, or venting on stream and all this other bullcrap. So what will make the difference is whether I decide to, like, start fresh or not. And I do intend on starting fresh. But I want it to be on my terms. I want to handle it the way I want to handle it. There's no rush to go out and do something because most of the deadlines that are important I've already fucking missed. Or I like achieved them quite early on. It's one or the other. So in this case, the ball's in my court now. And again, it's perfectly fine. Like, I'm saying all this, but I want to make it clear that I'm feeling perfectly fine. I'm not really worried about anything. I'm not in a rush to do anything. If anything, I was annoyed with the drama stuff, but for the most part, I just think it's fucking pathetic. And I wish some people just didn't care as much as they did, but I can't really control that, so. Oh, I'm gonna fucking drown, you piece of shit. No, 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 boy. Ugh, that could have been very bad. But yeah. I mean, I know, regardless of how I feel right now, that I will never probably achieve the same heights again. And I know I can't force it. And whatever I've tried, whatever I done to try to force it just isn't enough. It never has been. And if I keep going for it, it's just not going to work. It's clear that YouTube only really promotes or cares about my streams above anything else. And my audience only really cares about like stuff like the plush videos. So as long as I do both of them, I'm basically free to do whatever else. It's really my choice. Like if I want to do survival games, I can. If I want to do Egg Wars, I can, or Sonic Dash or whatever, or Let's Plays. It's like so it's like it's just got to be a balance. It's got to be I do the streams because one, because I like to do them, and two, because like that's what the majority of people who are subbed to this channel are here for, and that's what they're waiting for. It's just for me to get back into that. And as well as the plush videos. Like I gotta do a mix of giving people what they expect. But again, I gotta do it in a way that's not forced. So whenever I come back, it's probably gonna be more of a subtle thing. I'm not gonna like title a stream like "We're back" or "I'm back." I'm not gonna post an announcement. The only thing I consider posting an announcement for is maybe on like my Twitter or Instagram, because it's been a while since I've actively used those pages, and I want to get back to doing get back to using them as well. But I wanted to wait until the time was right. But again, I'm not sure if I really want to make a formal announcement or anything. Like, I want, when I come back, I just want it to be natural. I don't want it to seem forced. I don't want to like force myself into something when I'm not ready. I don't want everyone else to think I'm doing that either. I don't want to force them into being back if they don't want to. Or feeling like they have to because I'm like going through all these great lengths. I don't want to do all of that. I want to be back as if I never left. Like, I just want to come back, do the typical Smash Ultimate Minecraft stream, maybe Mario Party or Mario Kart, depend on who I ask that day. Then jump into Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, and then whenever that finishes, hopefully Dark Moon remake. Like, I said it in the update video, and I walked it back for a bit, but now I'm starting to lean more towards the approach. My stance in the update video was just, I don't really care how the outcome is going to be. I'm just gonna do what I want to do. Then after the fact, I kind of walked that back because I realized, okay, things are dire. I need to like salvage whatever I have left and really get things back on track. And then after realizing that the outcome wasn't as severe as I thought, now it's a situation where I'm just like, okay. Now I generally really truly don't care what the outcome is going to be. I've already fucked up a lot. And so I don't think there's much I can do now that would make it even worse. Unless I fucked up to an insane degree, but I don't intend on doing that, obviously. So I'm basically in a scenario where it's up to me on where things go from here. And how I'm going to approach that. And as of right now, my mind could change, but the way I'm seeing it is The inherent schedule the channel has, I don't think is changing much. I think I'm just going to accept my strengths and limitations for what they are and just be like, okay. There's no way I'm getting YouTube to like push out like my fucking Sonic Battle Let's Play or any of these Egg Wars or Survival Games videos, so I'm going to do what I want with these recordings. And again, they obviously gotta meet a certain standard. I've gotta have a certain mindset while doing them. So that way once I get to editing, they will flow better overall. Like, it's when you look back at to where this channel was when it first started, and when a lot of the audience started watching 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, whatever year, that time period. There was no really real expectations or anything. And when you watch the streams, it was just like, I just came on here and did whatever the fuck I wanted for like 5 hours or whatever. In the earlier days, it was a lot shorter than that. But I just came on and did whatever I wanted for as long as I wanted. If I wanted to play like a game, I did. If I wanted to, well, I usually always play games, but if I wanted to do like a playthrough, I did. If I wanted to play Minecraft, I did. If I wanted to react to videos, I did. I guess I'll say regarding that, the reaction channel, I may consider jumping back into before anything else. I'm not sure. I'm conflicted on whether I want to still react to the videos I've missed. The puzzle vision videos or whatever I missed from SMG4. That's like 4 videos. So I might just like skip over them and then come back on like the very next video. But I'm not sure. But and when you joined the stream, there was never any talking about how bad things were. Now, of course, there were occasional streams where there were venting. Mainly they were on Just Watch's videos. I did a couple. Typically, those always followed by that channel dying. So that's why. But when you tune into one of my streams back in the day, the 2018 through 2021 time frame, you'd never come in when I was like complaining about viewership or anything. And a lot of people, I imagine whenever I do get new viewers on the stream, are coming in during those moments. And that is not a good thing. So, and I don't want to keep creating those moments either. And I wouldn't really call today that. Today is just kind of like a, I haven't streamed in a while, so let me catch up and tell you what my plan is going to be as of right now. Like, I've barely even mentioned views or whatever the stream. but it is relevant to, I imagine, all the people who tuned in and they join at moments where I'm talking about stuff like that. Now, talking about general project and stuff is cool and everything. Ugh. That was close. But coming on here and complaining about views and subscribers and stuff, no one really wants to hear that stuff, especially people who have never joined my streams before and don't want to come in and hear that. So I don't want to subject anyone to that. And if I do, I at least want to make it apparent what it is. Like, if I'm gonna do streams like that, which I don't want to, but in any cases where I have to do streams like that, like, I at least want to make it clear that, yes, this is that type of stream. So if you don't want to be here for that, don't join. Which, again, I would do this stuff in normal streams, so no one would be anticipating it. And that's not good. Again, I prefer not to do it, period, but if it's gonna be done, then I prefer if it's done to where everyone knows what it is. Like, I want to let everyone know out of the gate that, yes, this is going to be event stream. Yes, this is going to be a regular stream. Based off of how they're titled or marketed or whatever. Now that this is event stream, but I titled this one the way I did to make it clear that no, this is not a regular stream. Tune in if you want to hear me talk about what I've been doing recently and what my plan is going forward. Otherwise, don't. And I think that's how those streams should be handled. And that's how I want to and plan to handle them. Going for it, I'm tired. But again, largely speaking, I don't think there's a place for that, so I don't want to do that, period. But I'm just saying, in a circumstance where I felt the need to, I at least should have the decency to do it like that. But again, that's just something I want to do. So yeah. I don't know everyone who's actually been here for this one. Again, I don't really care who was here or who wasn't. I just wanted to check in for a bit because it has been a while. And I know that I won't be back immediately. So I at least want to let everyone know that circumstance. Maybe I'll post an update on my community tab or not, or something, I don't know. But again, since I have the opportunity to take time off and not completely go MIA, but just like stop posting and streaming for a bit to figure out what I want to do, I want to like take that. so that I come back with a fresh mindset. Now, what I don't want, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. I'm trying to think. I guess what I mean is what I don't want is to like, I don't want the opposite effect, is when I come back that I am immediately like full on rewarded for it, because that could also be a very demotivating thing and get my hopes up for something that I know is not real. Like, I don't want to come back and then have like my first stream back get like 500 views or some shit with like 20 likes, or come back and do my first video and it get like 1,000 views like the Sorrel games did at the start of the year. That's probably just as, if not more damaging than just coming back with the above or below expectations. Like, I don't need my hopes getting raised over fucking anything. So if I come back and my first video gets like 50 views and my first stream gets like barely scrapes over 100, I'd rather that than have this absolute surge. Because that's just going to get my hopes over something that I know is not real. So, do I think that will happen? No. Unless it's in the very stupid bullshit circumstance again. But I'm hoping that those days have come to pass. But I don't know if they have or not. Regardless. Again, it's all on my terms, it's all my decision. I'm going to approach it as carefully as I can. Handle whatever happens as a result or during it. Preferably nothing, but you never know. Just kind of take it as it comes. I don't have to scramble trying to salvage anything anymore. There's nothing left to salvage. And whatever is left is not going anywhere. So free to approach it in whatever way I can. And at the current moment, that just seems to be, I want to restructure and figure out what I want my schedule to look like going forward, whether I'm going to keep it the same as before or alter it. And approach it with a mindset of not trying to build back up, but to just start fresh and just let whatever I had before, just let it go. Because all of that is like long over. But yeah. But I won't subject you, any of you, to that stuff. Not even on my private Twitter or Instagram or anything. What the hell is this? Like, I won't subject you guys to any of that. That is whatever. All of that is what I will deal with. On my own time, off camera, off platform. And that should be good. Play a few more games and then I'll probably call it. I think I've basically said everything I wanted to say. And I wasn't planning on hopping on for that long tonight anyway. Again, I don't really know what the first video back is going to be or when the first stream back is going to be. All I know is it will be when I'm ready, which could mean next month or the month after. It could mean towards the end of I don't know what it means. I could like jump into one of the other channels before the main, like the reaction channel or Jumpmons. That could be the case. I don't know. I'm not really planning for like, oh my god. I'm not really gonna say, I'm not gonna give you a definitive answer. I have an idea on how I want to approach it, but I can't give anything definitive. When I first did the privating on my videos stuff, my original plan was like come back then and come back with like a plush video, but I ran into some issues with that. Maybe there's a chance I'll pursue that now. I don't know. I'm not gonna give you a definitive answer on that. Because I can't. And even if it is a plush video, I can't guarantee it's gonna be that one. Again, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to look at circumstances, look at what's gonna be possible. I'll have to look at what I would be okay maintaining for the foreseeable future. Weighing all of my options. Preparing for the chance that another stupid ass drama breaks out, preparing for the chances that I don't know, I potentially get view botted again, or I have a video explode or stream explode out of nowhere, and not trying to like run with that. That's a lot, and I don't want to just jump back into all of that. But again, I'll figure it out. I just don't want to figure it out on stream. And I don't want the process of all that to be on stream like literally everything else has already been. Maybe it wouldn't hurt in comparison to all the other bullshit I let on stream, but still not what I want to do. So if I can help it, I'm not gonna. Oh shit. Oh, got one of those. Rip. I've been playing this game for like 2, 3, 4 years now, and I'm not any better. And again, this shit is pay to win, so that's why. But regardless. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Oh shit. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Ugh. Oh, what the fuck? I'm gonna get hit or not. I don't even know if they see me. Oh, they're in the water. Oh boy. Oh my god, why? Stay over there. Okay. guarantee I'm not winning this. Alright, here we go. See how this turns out. Oh fuck. No. My fucking course. Alright, well. I think that's good enough. I think that'll do it for me. That's the wrong screen. Okay, yeah. For some reason, chat just never showed. I probably should have refreshed the thing. Because I opened up, what's it called? Streamlabs way too late. So that kind of sucks, but regardless, yeah. I reiterate it again. I don't know when I'm gonna be live again, or when I'm even gonna post a video. I just know that I want it to be on my own terms, so yeah. It'll happen when it happens. Hopefully that's sooner than I'm anticipating, but I don't know. This is something I'm going to have to work through myself. And I don't know how long it'll take, but I won't be subjecting any of you to it. So that's all I have to say in that regard. Yeah, I just wanted to come on here for a few hours and let you know where I've been, what's been going on. Not like I have been doing anything, but just let you know about all that. And yeah. And yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of exhausted, so I'm just gonna go ahead and call it here. But so I will see you guys the next time I see you, which is whenever I'm ready, I guess. I guess since this stream got 83 playbacks, I guess I'll keep it public. So just so I don't have to do this later, I'll change the title of the stream. Okay. That way I don't have to do it later. Yeah. That's all I have to say. So see you guys next time I see you. Which may be in a month, maybe in a few, maybe in a couple of weeks, I don't know. But in any case, later. Good checking out.